It's the grandson of right thought. So when you know who you are, this gain stalking program has no power over you. Simple as that. When you truly know who you are, you know where your standing is with the Creator. See, because that's knowing who you are. Who am I in the I am? Where do I fit into there? And then when Abba reveals it to you, then you understand why everything has been going the way that it's been going, and you just smirk with great duping delight, as they call it. Because you know what's going on. You're like, okay, I get it now. I totally understand. I'm in a land that's ran by Cain and Canaanites. And Abba Yah has already promised me that he's going to give me their land. So then I can understand why they're trying to put all this illusion of fear and that I'm nothing and have nothing and that I'm a slave and just at the bottom of society and poor and uneducated. And I see why they're doing all the illusion little trick now. I totally get it. And you see why I have no fear when I walk out here? I have no fear of what's going on around me or who's may do what or what the fuck anybody's doing. You know why I don't give a fuck about these gang stalkers? Y'all need to read 1 Chronicles chapter 16. Y'all need to read that. If you're Israela, then you really need to read that today. 1 Chronicles chapter 16. Especially verse 22. Y'all need to read that today. So you can get some understanding of your station, your position out here. That you ain't got to be afraid of nothing. You don't have to take nothing to heart that these people are doing or throwing at you or trying to do. They're illusionists. That's all a Canaanite is an illusionist. He's a good actor. That's all. If Most High talked to Cain, he said, where's your brother? And Cain said, am I my brother's keeper? If he talked like that to the Most High, then how do you think he's going to talk to you who's made in his image? When did he ever ask forgiveness for what he had done? He said, my punishment is too great for me to take. Oh. His punishment, he just killed somebody and he was punished for it. He says his punishment is too great to take. Complete narcissist. So you're dealing with Cain, who's a hater, which means narcissist in our terms, which it just means hater. That's what his name means in the Hebrew. Hater. So you're dealing with haters. They're just hating on you because you're inheriting what they used to have. Didn't they run this world? Didn't they have it to do whatever they wanted to do with it? And now their time is up, and it's time for you to inherit your blessing that was promised to Abraham. The same promises, because I believe in his promises. I believe in his promises. So I don't care about these lies. All of y'all are wasting time giving your energy to that instead of giving your energy to the truth. And like I said, it's about temet noske. Know thyself. Understand who you are. If you are truly of the elect. Because targeted individual means that you're of the elect if you're targeted. Now, did you read 1 Chronicles chapter 16? Did you read what it says about his elect? See, elect is anointed. That means elect. Same thing. So he says, touch not my... It says he reproved kings for our sakes. That means put them in their place. Don't you touch my anointed ones. And do my prophets no harm. Don't touch them. He told the mighty ones of this earth, don't touch my elect ones. You can't. So then what the fuck are we afraid of, guys? What are we afraid of? Do y'all not see how boldly I speak? I don't hold no punches. I don't hold shit back. I don't sugarcoat shit. I'm gonna speak the truth no matter what the fuck you niggas hoping. I'm gonna speak the truth, period. I'm not gonna deviate. I'm not gonna try to soften it up. I'm not gonna try to make it a little bit weak and water it down a little bit so you can take it. Fuck y'all. Because we of the truth aren't afraid. We're not. We've already given our lives. Y'all think because we're walking around that means that we have not died. We crucify ourselves daily. So that nigga that be inside of us, that be like, I want this, and I want to do that, and I want this, and I want that. We kill his ass every day. And then when he's done, he's dead, then we turn and we say, no, what do you want, Abba Yah? And Abba Yah be like, do this. And we be like, all right then. Now, if y'all don't think that's the truth, what I'm saying, the children of Israel were in bondage in Egypt, and they were working for the system of Egypt, weren't they? They were working. And then why did they start to cry out to the Most High? Because of the hard labor, it says. The hard ass work. Their jobs, all them fucking hours you working, ain't making no fucking money, Israel. That's why they were crying out to God. And then Abba said, let my people go that they may serve me. So now, when you're taken out of this world and elected out of it, then you leave Egypt. See? Like I did. I was at my job. Abba said, I need you now. I got up from my job on my lunch break. That I had seniority, health benefits, all that shit. I got up. I walked out of the building, got in my car, and drove home. And I never went back. So Abba called me away from Egypt so that I may serve him. Now, I'm going to ask you guys, am I serving Abba Yah now or not? So then his word be true. I had to study to show myself approved. Well, it's hard to study when you're working for General Motors, working 12-hour days. You get up, the sun's not up. You leave work, the sun's not up. No sun. You just work. You come home, you try to spend some time with your family and shit, then you're sleepy, then the motherfucker, you pass out and go to sleep. Ain't got time to read the word. Ain't got time to study to show myself approved. Just get up on Sunday and go to church and try to get a little bit of word there. That's bondage and slavery. So Abba pulls you away from that. So that why? So you can serve him. You see? Not serve yourself, not serve your own agenda, not do what the hell you want to do, but to serve him. And so you give your life up. Now the scriptures bear witness to that. So y'all want to tell me that it's lies now when I'm actually living it and experiencing it? Well, then you can't lie to a man like that, see? So that's why you see me speak so boldly. It's obvious. Why? Why I speak the way that I speak. Because all the fear is gone. Why? Because I am coming to perfect love. I know that nothing can harm me. That's loving myself. I know that it can't. Because he said, touch not mine anointed. And I know that I am the Lord's anointed. See? Now I didn't know I was the Lord's anointed, so I had much fear. Shit, nigga walking and driving down the street, hear a loud ass boom, boom. Oh shit, what the hell? Nigga, I see a cop drive by. Oh shit, I get my shit. Oh, this shit sitting all erect and shit. Oh, I hope I don't get pulled over. Fucking putting off all kind of adrenaline. Changing my vibrations up by my circumstance that I see. I learned to stop doing that. See? Wait a minute. The wind and the waves get to blowing. I get to panicking. That's why I'm sinking. See? So I don't want to sink. So then don't change vibrations no matter what you see when you out here. So I just stay the same. No matter what the fuck just happened. It doesn't change me. See? It doesn't actually change my vibrational state. I am always on guard to make sure the wind and the waves are peace be still inside of myself. Especially before I answer anything. I'll give you guys an example. I told you guys, my ex-wife was a gang stalker, whatever guys you want to call it, whatever words you want to call it, gang stalker, gang stalking, narcissist. When she decided, I ain't being with you no more, my son had locks, see, like his daddy. His mother took him, moved away, moved in with her mother. So she took my son and cut his locks off, cut his hair short, cut his hairline and did his hairline and all that. See, before this, he had never had none of that, see. I wasn't having that. He was growing his hair into locks naturally like me, you see. So she cut his hair, and then she sent me a video of it and said, what do you think about this? Now, it was supposed to shock me, see? Now, this, I'm going to give you guys an example of how you overcome. This is supposed to shock me because I'm supposed to get very angry, see? Emotional uprise. She's doing this to get an emotional uprise in me so that I lash out and act crazy. Because remember, when a narcissist leaves you, they're going to smear campaign you and make everybody believe that you're crazy. So now she has to prove it. See, she said it to everybody. He's crazy. That's why I left him. He's this, he's that, he's that. Because everybody knew. They're like, come on now. We've all talked to the man. We know how he is. We know what he stands on. So what really is, why are y'all divorced? What happened? He's crazy. He's done this and done this and done this and done this. Okay, so now she's got to prove it. So she cuts my son's hair because she's desperate to get a rise out of me because I'm not giving her any of my energy at this time. Because I've learned. So she cuts his hair. So I'm doing a Bible study at this time. I have witnesses that can attest to this, by the way. I'm actually doing a Bible study at this time. So my phone alerts me. I look at it. I see it's a video of my son's haircut. So, oh, shit. I felt it instantly. Oh, shit. That's how I felt, see? Oh, fuck. What the fuck? You don't touch my son's head without my permission. That's my son. See how it's all personal? Though it's not wrong, but you see how it's personal. So pay attention. So I see that. Then I thought about it. Wait a minute. You know she's doing this to get an emotional response. Did she get it? Yep, there it is. Don't let her know, though. Don't let her know. So just breathe. I took a moment and I started to breathe. And then she texted me and said, do you like it? Now, she's been married to me. My daughter also has locks. She took her locks out too. My daughter has locks. My son has locks. And now they wear fringes on their garments. My daughter wears skirts down to the floor, which her mother made. Her mother made garments for me. See, this is the way we were living. See, but now she's changed. Now that we've divorced, so now she's different. Okay, so she cuts my son's hair. Then she says, "Do you like it?" Now she's asking me, do I like it? So that she can get the crazy response. Hell no, I don't fucking like it. What the fuck is wrong with you, bitch? Are you crazy as fuck? That's what she wants. So I know this now, so I'm breathing. Okay, calm down your storm first. Do I like it? She's asking me a personal question. Do not respond with personal feelings. See? So I breathed until the feeling went away. I have witnesses that were there in the room. They were like, what the heck is he doing? I'm just breathing. Wait a minute. Let me just think before I respond. Then the Holy Spirit spoke to me and said, ask her, does your son like it? So I came out of my breathing, opened my eyes, got my phone. I said, does he like it? My son? And she says, in response, you only like it if he likes it? See how she's trying to appeal to my ego like I told you guys? Pay attention to this shit. You only like it if he likes it? I said in response, it's his head. He's the only one that matters. And then she responded with a thumbs up text, and that was the end of that conversation. Now, guys, she didn't get what she wanted. So I overcame in that moment. Now, did I still have to suffer the blow to the ego? Because my son, is he still living? Yes. But did he get his hair cut? Yes. Did it hurt me when he got his hair cut? Yes. But is he still alive? Yes. And isn't that more important than his hair? Of course it is. And will his hair grow back? Of course it will. So then what is the greatest thing? My son. Did you ask him how he felt about his hair being cut? Mama? Did you ask him if he wanted his hair to be cut? Mama? We're going to focus on him right now. We're not going to focus on my feelings about what you've used him for. We're going to focus on his feelings because you're not right now. You're using him against me to hurt me. You're using an innocent child, your own innocent child, to try to bring pain and anger out of a man. that you had the child with. If that ain't low and petty and evil and disgusting, then I don't know what is. So I focused on his feelings instead of my own because he was more important than me. I sacrificed myself. Why? Because love seeketh not his own. It doesn't seek his own. So I thought about my son's welfare in that moment, which took the beam off of me, which is what she kept trying to put on me. I became egoless for my son's sake. I just want to know how my boy doing. I ain't seen him. I haven't talked to him. I haven't held him. So I could care less about a haircut right now. But that's what they try to use to attack you. Anything that they think will hurt you, to get a response out of you. Don't give it to them. Like I said, know who you are. I am the Lord's anointed. Therefore, touch not the Lord's anointed. You can't. So take whatever you think you can take. Steal whatever you think you can steal, and destroy whatever you think you can destroy. Because Abba Yah has already told me, if I give those things up for the kingdom's sake, which is what I had to do, guys. I'm not lying about this. I loved my family. I did the best that I could with what I knew. And losing them was the hardest thing that I've ever had to endure. The hardest thing. And so when I read his words that said, he who gives up his house or his children or his mother or father for my sake shall receive 100-fold, then I believed him. So pain and suffering and sadness is nothing that we as elect are not unfamiliar with. We are very familiar with this. Suffering and sadness and pain and sorrow. We are acquainted with it because our master was. And we drink a cup and we take up our cross and follow after him. So we have wounds that nobody sees. Like when I wake up every day and don't hear the laughter of the children that I used to hear, and the little feet on the patter of the feet on the floor, running to my bed to jump in my bed and say good morning. That's a wound that only Abba can cure. So how I endured that, I don't know. Only Abba knows how. I thought I can't endure for years, guys. I thought I couldn't endure. That was the end of 2016. Beginning of 2017. And they went away. And I thought I was going to die. And I did die. And Abba Yah called me and he said, now I got your attention, don't I? I have your full attention now, don't I? Yes. Come into the woods with me. Come into the 40. On July 16th, 2017, I went into the woods. And 42 days later, I came out a different man. I was in there, and for 17 days of the 40, I just cried because my children. I said, Abba Yah, what's the point of living if I don't have my child? If I don't have my children? if I don't have my son that I love, my girls, what's the point of this? For 17 days. And then he revealed it to me. And that's what you guys are now seeing. The results of it. What he made in me. And so I count it all joy every day that I wake up and I feel that feeling of not seeing my children, not seeing my family. I count it all joy because they're still alive. And I'm still alive. And as long as that's the case, then there's faith, hope, and love. So we endure into the end because that's what we were told to do. We endure into the end. And so that we can be rewarded for our endurance, for our faith, for our hope, for our love. That's our blessed hope. So don't be disheartened today. Don't give up. Don't give in. Rest in his promises, like I said, that they can't touch you. They can try to strip away like they did with Job. Job lost his too. But remember about his reward in the end. The scriptures say that. They say, remember the end of Job. The patient faith. Waiting on the Lord. Keep waiting, Israel. It won't be long now. Shalom.